name is Shelby, and my husband Cody and I are traveling with our friends TJ and Emily in our self-converted camper vans. We have been traveling since May 1st when we set out for California from Indiana, our home state. Today is May 5th, and we have made it to Moab, Utah. We are currently catching up on some chores that we haven't done because of our busy last few days. A little background behind why we are traveling cross-country during the COVID-19 pandemic. Before the crisis started, Cody and I applied for seasonal jobs and are due to be in June Lake, California by May 17th. We have been very cautious while on the road. We sanitize before and after entering any kind of public area, we wear our masks, and we respect the 6-foot rule. We started our journey in our hometown of Spencer, Indiana. We left at 10:30 and headed west. Our first day consisted of driving and sleeping at a Walmart. The next day we were going to Vona to meet up with our friend Sadie. The only clip I have of the entire visit is of her pup.
Here, do you guys see it?
After we left Sadie's, we continued towards the mountains. We drove from Vona to a free campsite we found off of Highway 50 outside of Pueblo. Cody found us a hike in the San Isabel National Forest to do the next morning, so we got back in the vans and headed to Old Monarch Pass. When we reached the parking lot to the trailhead, the whole trail was covered in snow. A couple wearing snowshoes urged us to try anyway, even though we felt like we were unprepared. They did, however, warn us about post-holing.
What'd they call this? I don't know. Post-holing. We are post-holing.
It was a 3.2-mile hike that took us up to 11,375 feet of elevation. We had just stopped to rest because we weren't sure how much longer it was to the top when a woman passed by letting us know we were just around the bend from a spectacular view.
2,300 and something feet. It's a long hike up, but man, it was worth it.
I just climb out.
Get your rope.
Oh my god. I just called them.
Once we were all wore out and ready to go, we headed back down the mountain to start our search for a spot to sleep for the night.
Down here.
Down there.
Oh yeah.
We found a campsite in the San Isabel National Forest, next to a small lake.
We drove through your parents' field and that was like wet. This is dry. We can do it. We got this. We totally got it. Let's see what tonight's like.
We walked to the neighboring site and ended up exploring around the area. When we got back to camp, we enjoyed dinner and a fire with our friends and ended the night with a sunset view out our back windows.
Yep. Bye, campsite. Vincent's. Go, baby, go. Hey, that was nothing. Here comes Emily and TJ, no problem.
So yesterday we went on that pretty sweet hike, and now today we've got something, would you call it a little more exciting?
Yeah.
A little more exciting than walking.
More extreme.
We're very sore from yesterday, so we'll see how today goes.
That. I bet that's where we're going.
We met up with our very good friends Robert and Zion. We wouldn't quite call ourselves climbers. Cody and I have climbed in gyms, but we've only been on rock twice, both times being with these guys.
Look at that hole. Yeah. Does it look like I'm really high up? Do I need to make my muscles come on?
There you go. That's pretty sweet.
Okay.
Now what?
I don't know.
Okay.
I got a heart.
Plus, like, nobody's above him. Yeah, this is too easy.
Oh, proof. Good job. We've successfully made it through our first ever YouTube video. In the beginning, we hadn't fully committed to the idea of creating videos for YouTube. So I've done my best to piece together the footage that we did take over the first couple of days. But with that being said, our video editing and taking skills can only get better from here. So if you're interested in seeing the rest of our journey and watching us progress through our YouTube experience, go ahead and push subscribe so you can be notified whenever our next episode is released. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time.